Welcome to the hangar for this round 16 championship men's clash between Sunbury Jets and McKinnon Cougars. Sunbury sitting 7th on the ladder, 7-9 win-loss record. McKinnon 2nd on the ladder, but a 9-6, so it's very, very tight here in the champ men's standings. Starting for Sunbury, number 3, Nathan Marshall. Number 4, Ish Sanders. Number 8, Milan Savage. Number 9, Ben Robertson. And number 12, Looney Nien. Starting for McKinnon, number 1, Troyce Manasseh. Number 3, Mitchell Barry. Number 12, Nate Raymond. Number 18, Josh McQueen. And number 33, Anook. So both teams coming off back-to-back losses. Sunbury losing 4 of the last 5. Gone loss, win, loss. And McKinnon on a 3-game skid. So both teams looking to get back on the winners board and trying to secure that final spot. So in the jump ball, we will have Looney Nien versus Anook. We are all set to go to start this round 16 clash. Tip off, won by McKinnon. So the Cougars bring the ball up through Raymond. He's guarded immediately by Marshall. Nathan Marshall putting lots of pressure on, off to Barry. Barry's guarded by Sanders, gets a nice screen from Anook. Barry goes for a swing, wild pass. Turnover, Sunbury ball. Mitch Barry will want that pass back again. But it will be a Sunbury ball in the front court. Inbounding done by Ish Sanders. He finds Savage. Savage off to Marshall. Shot clock down to 8. Sanders pulls up from 3, leaves it short. Last touched. Cougars, Sunbury ball. It's going to be an interesting watching Nien versus Nook. Both look like athletic machines here. Ball gets inbounded to Nien. Off to Marshall. Marshall looking for someone to go to. Nien calls for it inside. Instead, it goes out to Robertson. Ben Robertson now finds Nien inside. Goes to work on Anook. Steps through. Shot clock counting down. Gets it off just in time was Robertson. 3-point shot couldn't go. Nathan Marshall against 3. Can't secure the rebound. And the Cougars come away. So the Jets used every inch of that shot clock there. Barry off to Manasseh. Manasseh guarded by Robertson. Spins inside. Now kicks the ball out to Anook. Inside. Spinning baseline. Back out to Raymond. Raymond from the corner. Leaves it well short. Doesn't even touch the rim. And the Jets are away. So it's been a nervous start by both teams. Minute 15 gone and still no score for anyone. Nien goes to work on Raymond. Gets the foul. Foul is called. McKinnon, number 12, Nate Raymond, first personal. First in the end, will go to the line for 2. So Sunbury have the first real opportunity to hit the scoreboard on these Saturday night hoops here at the hangar in Sunbury. Leaves it short, does Nien. So we are 1 minute 18 into the first with neither team yet to score. Nien can't adjust, misses the second. Manasseh comes away with it for the Cougars. Guarded here by Savage. Loses the handle, sends it up top. Checking his feet were set, and it is 3 going the way of McQueen. So Josh McQueen opens the account. Nathan Marshall, guarded by Raymond, gives it off to Milan Savage. Savage gets inside, kicks it out to Robertson. Robertson by Manasseh. Robertson blows past him, goes high off the glass, can't get it to fall. And Anook with the rebound for the Cougars. Raymond wants to push the pace. Gives it off to Barry. Barry now spins inside, gets underneath the basket to Raymond, out to Anook. Anook is fouled on the 3-point attempt. Foul is called. Sunbury, number 12. Looney Nien, first personal, first team foul. Anook at the line for 3. Just a little bit too eager on that closeout there was Nien. Anook nails the first. Gets a second friendly roll on the second, so Anook 2 from 2. 2 from 2, 1 to come. Three from 3. So Anook perfect from the line. Barry guarding Sanders. Sanders calls for an option. Finds Robertson at the top. Now off to Savage. Guarded very close by Manasseh. Looks inside to Nien. Nien out to Marshall. Nathan Marshall 3-point attempt just rims out. Anook secures the rebound and Raymond comes straight back down the line. Going to the cutting Anook. Blocked by Savage. Milan Savage, one of the help defense there. Beautiful, just cuts across. Knocks that ball out of court and saves some skin there for Sunbury. Manasseh. 3-point set doesn't fall. Mitchell Barry with the long rebound. Back to Manasseh now. Goes straight at Ben Robertson. Pulls up. 2 points Manasseh. So an 8-0 run here the way of the Cougars. Marshall goes straight down the line. Now out to Sanders. Guarded closely with a hand in his face by Barry. Savage. Nien gets his way. Robertson goes to work on McQueen. Steps back from the elbow. Pulls up. Ben Robertson, 2 points. Opens the account for Sunbury. Nice friendly roll on his birthday. Mitchell Barry. Swings it all the way across court to Raymond. Now to Manasseh. Goes back up top to Anook. Now to McQueen. McQueen finds a lane. Pulls up from short. Oh, gets the offensive rebound and 2 points. That's too easy there for Josh McQueen. Sunbury had the players and just did not box out. Milan Savage wants to go to work here on Raymond. Spins around. Fade away. Doesn't fall. Manasseh with the rebound. Manasseh. It's a nice screen from Anook. Rolls to the basket. 2 points. Nice handles there from Anook. 12-2 early on in this game. 4 minutes played. Savage now dribbles to the top. Finds Sanders in the corner. Ish Sanders. 3 points off the assist from Milan Savage. Doesn't take much to get Ish Sanders going. Josh McQueen up top to Raymond. Raymond to Manasseh. Manasseh goes baseline. Back out to Raymond now, who's left all alone. His 3-point attempt is off. Mitchell Barry was 1 on 4 for the rebound. Couldn't secure it and the Jets come away. Savage blows straight past Anook and McQueen. Foul. Foul is on McKinnon. Number 18, Josh McQueen, first personal. Second team foul. Substitution both teams. Sitting down for McKinnon, number 33, Anook. Incoming number 11, Josh Henry. And for Sunbury, incoming BB Chooksmatty. Also coming in for McKinnon, number 7, Luke Lindberg. Sitting down, number 12, Nate Raymond. So Chooksmatty inbounds to Robertson. Out to Marshall. Inside to Chooksmatty. Wants to go to work. In the paint. Can't get it to fall. Really does well, does Lindberg. But Nathan Marshall with the steal. Numbers are against him. Ish Sanders pulls up for 3. Leaves it long. And the numbers are still here with the Cougars. McQueen kicks it ahead. Spinning. So the crowd there definitely wanted a travelling violation. I thought it was there, but I've got to be impartial. Ish Sanders now dribbles out. Milan Savage goes straight at Lindberg. Tries to step through and is called. Choice Manasseh, it looks like it's going to be. No, the foul is on McKinnon, number 11. Josh Henry, first personal, third team foul. Substitution McKinnon, sitting down number 18. Josh McQueen, incoming number 23. Michael Aminov. Milan Savage at the line for 2. First attempt is good. Savage, perfect from the line. 2 from 2. Barry now goes straight down the lane, and Ish Sanders looks like he's going to be called for a foul here. Foul is called on Sunbury, number 4, Ish Sanders, first personal, second team foul. So it's a 5-point ball game in favour of the Cougars. 12 leading the Jets 7. 4:30 to play in the first. Henry kicks it out wide. Aminov, 3 points. Nothing but cotton there. It's a nice stroke. Robertson off to Marshall. Marshall looks inside, finds Chooks-Matty. Now Robertson kicks it into the corner. Milan Savage pulls up for 3, can't get it to fall. Barry secures the rebound at the back. Across to Manasseh. Aminov, back to Manasseh. Finds his way into the paint. Kicks it out. Aminov has 1-3 already now. Drives into the paint. Kicks it out into the corner. 3-point attempt from Lindbergh doesn't go. Marshall secures the rebound, but then tries to flick it back to keep it in play and loses control. Mitchell Barry secures it now. Goes inside to Henry. 2 points plus the foul. Josh Henry will go to the line for the 3-point play. Foul is called on Sunbury, number 6, BB Chooks-Matty, first personal. Third team foul. Substitution Sunbury. Sitting down number 8, Milan Savage. Incoming number 13, Jeremy Ragg. So 10-point lead the way of the Cougars. 3:37 left in this first. Henry. 3-point play is good. Nathan Marshall finds Chooks-Matty. Now off to Ben Robertson, across to Marshall. Marshall looking for his option. Looks inside the Rag. Gets poked away there by Barry. And the ball secured by the Cougars. Out the back. Missing the layup. There was Lindbergh. Henry had about 4 attempts and can't get any of the ball. Finally, he's fouled. And we'll go to the line for 2. Foul is called on Sunbury, number 13, Jeremy Ragg. First personal, 4th team foul. Substitution. Timeout, Sunbury. 3:14 to play in the first. Sunbury 7, trailing McKinnon 18. .3:14 to play in the first. Sunbury 7, trailing McKinnon 18. Josh Henry at the line for 2. And he rolls the first one home. So Coach Haywood obviously hasn't liked what he's seen in the first 6.5 minutes. As Henry nails both and takes him up to 5 points, along with Anouk and McQueen as the leading scorers today. Nathan Marshall calling for someone to come to him. Eventually passes it off to Chooks Matty and then gets it back. Guarded close by Aminov. Goes left. Gets through and he's blocked from behind there by McQueen. Last touch McKinnon. Sunbury ball. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Nathan Marshall marshalling his troops. Inside to Chooks Matty. Shot clock counting down. 5. Kicks it out now to Rag. 2. Nathan Marshall with a long 3-point shot. Attempt. Comes off the front iron. McKinnon down the other end to Aminov. Foul. Sunbury number 3, Nathan Marshall, first personal. Michael Aminov will go to the line for 2. Substitution, Sunbury. Incoming number 2, Reese Lewis. Sitting down number 3, Nathan Marshall. So Aminov looking to add to his 3 points. First one is short. And misses the second. The Jets have it through Sanders. Sanders finds a lane, looking for the back cut of Rag. It misses the pass. Last touch, Sunbury. McKinnon ball. So it's just not working here for the Jets on offense at the moment. The back cut was there. They just cannot find that final pass. Sanders guarding Barry. Barry now looking to go down the lane. Spins back out, steps through. Left hand layup, can't get the fall. Barry with the offensive rebound twice. Still has it now, kicks it out to McQueen. McQueen double teamed. Kicks it all the way across court. Driving straight down the lane there. But turning the ball over was Lindbergh. The steal from Sanders. Reese Lewis, numbers against him, kicks the ball out. Ben Robertson, wide open 3, lines it up, can't get the fall. Mitchell Barry with another rebound. Aminov finds Lindbergh cutting straight down the lane, and that's perfect. 2 points. Great ball movement there from the Cougars. 15-point difference already in this first quarter. Reese Lewis off to Chooks Matty, off to Rag. Rag off to Sanders, guarded very closely by Barry. Chooks Matty goes to work. BB Chooks Matty, 2 points. And the Jets finally puts the scoreboard pressure on. Henry into the corner to Lindbergh, up top to McQueen. Now Aminov pulls up from the elbow. 2 points, Michael Aminov. He's up to 5, along with Anouk, Josh McQueen, and Josh Henry. So plenty of sharing around for the scoring for the Cougars. Lewis goes at the rack. Can't get the fall, but is fouled on the way up. Foul is called on Josh McQueen, number 18. Second personal, 4th team foul. Substitution, McKinnon, incoming number 1, Choice Manasseh, and number 12, Nate Raymond. For Sunbury, incoming number 11, Lachlan Cook. Reese Lewis at the line for 2. Substitution, McKinnon, incoming number 16, Oliver Mann, sitting down number 18, Josh McQueen. So Reese Lewis at the line. First attempt is good. Reese Lewis perfect from the line, 2 from 2. Man, off to Aminov. Aminov hesitates, kicks it out. Henry. Out to Manasseh, guarded by Cook. Back inside to Henry. Right-handed floater, doesn't go. Rebound secured by Chooks Matty. Wanted a cut there from Lewis. Lewis up fakes, spins it around, gets back out to Sanders. Sanders, nice jab step, Sends Raymond right, but can't get the three-point attempt to fall. Offensive rebound secured by Chooks Matty. Can't get the follow-up to go. Foul is called on Sunbury number 6, BB Chooks Matty. Second personal. So Chooks Matty and Lachlan Cook there both trying to secure the steal. Chooks Matty's active hands earn him his second foul early in this first quarter. And Choice Manasseh will walk to the line. Manasseh hits the first. He's up to 3. Manasseh, 2 from 2. 28 seconds to play. 4 seconds separating shot clock and game clock for this quarter. Lewis goes off to Chooks Matty. Back to Rag. Rag looking for an option. Finds the curl cut from Sanders. Sanders rattles one home for 2. 5 seconds to play. Manasseh out to man into the corner for Raymond. Raymond trying to beat the buzzer and does. Nate Raymond, 3 points. That ends the quarter. Sunbury 13, McKinnon 26. And right on the 29. Right on the buzzer there. Nate Raymond tried to claim a foul on the three-point attempt and has been called for a flop warning. So Nate Raymond will need to watch that for the rest of this game, but we'll have a quick break and come back for the start of the second quarter. So welcome back to the hangar. That first quarter completely dominated by the Cougars, 29-13. Everything just went right for them in that first. Starting the second quarter for Cougars, number 1, Choice Manasseh. Number 12, Nate Raymond. Number 16, Oliver Mann. Number 23, Michael Aminov. And number 33, Anook. For Sunbury, number 2, Reese Lewis. Number 3, Nathan Marshall. Number 4, Ish Sanders. Number 11, Lachlan Cook. And number 13, Jeremy Ragg. Sunbury ball. So what has Coach Haywood spoken about at quarter time for the Jets to work on? Marshall looking for an option. They find Cook on a nice back cut, but misses it wide open underneath the ring. Choice Manasseh secures the ball now. It would have been a perfect start for the Jets. Man has it now. Goes at Nathan Marshall. Secures. It was managed to keep him under control. Raymond back to Manasseh. Manasseh finds an opening. Pulls up. Can't get the floater to fall. Secured the rebound was Cook. Cook now off to Marshall. Finds Sanders. Sanders finds a lane, kicks it out to Lewis. Lewis for the 3. Reese Lewis, 3 points off the assist from Ish Sanders. Nate Raymond off to a nook as the backcourt pressure came. Aminov goes baseline, pulls up, secures the rebound on 4 players and draws the foul, and Aminov will go to the line for 2. Foul is on Sunbury number 2, Reese Lewis, first personal, first team foul. Michael Aminov at the line for 2. Aminov hits the first and becomes the leading scorer with 6. And leaves the second shot short, so he stays on his total of 6. Cougars leading 32-16. Nathan Marshall finds Jeremy Ragg underneath the ring on a beautiful back cut, but can't get that left-hand layup to fall. And the Cougars take it away. That was a beautiful opportunity for the Jets to put some scoreboard pressure on, but not to be. Foul called. Sunbury number 3, Nathan Marshall, second personal, second team foul. Nathan Marshall very unhappy with that call. I thought it was really good defense there. But umpire Sullivan doesn't agree. Manasseh tries to work it down. Swings the ball out to Anook. Anook pulls up from 3. Long. Foul. Foul is called on McKinnon number 1. Choice Manasseh, first personal, first team foul. Substitution McKinnon, sitting down number 12, Nate Raymond, and number 16, Oliver Mann. Incoming number 3, Mitch Barry, and number 7, Luke Lingberg. Also sitting down is Michael Aminov. Sorry, it looks like Nate Raymond was told to go back on and Aminov come off. Cook gives it off to Lewis. Now finds Sanders. Sanders slips over. Turnover out of court. McKinnon ball. So Sanders has given absolutely no space at all tonight to operate in. Has to do a lot of work off the ball to his teammates to help him out. Barry off to a nook at the elbow. Out to Manasseh. Off to Raymond. Back to Manasseh. Guarded by Gook. Gook goes reaching. Manasseh drives past him and pulls up for the 2. Reese Lewis gets the inbound off Ish Sanders. Back to Marshall. Marshall looking for Ragg. No. Now gives it off to Sanders. Guarded very closely again by Mitch Barry. Foul is called on McKinnon number 3, Mitch Barry. First personal, second team foul. Substitution Sunbury. Sitting down number 13, Jeremy Ragg. Incoming number 8, Milan Savage. So Ish Sanders doing everything he can to get himself any sort of space there. Was able to draw the foul from Barry. Was having a long conversation with umpire Adard. Doesn't believe it was a foul. So Ish Sanders now into Lewis. Sanders double teamed. Marshall drives at the back. Nathan Marshall with the 2. So drove at a very congested lane there, but Marshall was able to finish up over the top of them. 18-32. Manasseh now gets inside, kicks the ball out to Barry. Barry looks inside. Last touch, McKinnon. Sunbury ball. Mitchell Barry went for an absolute rocket pass to Anook there. Don't think Anook was quite ready for it. 14-point lead the way of the Jets. Gook picked up full court by Raymond. Lewis gets the switch over to Barry. Gook now with the screen. Rolls to the basket. The pass was not great though, but Gook is fouled hard under the ring. Foul is called on McKinnon number 1, Choice Manasseh, second personal, third team foul. Substitution McKinnon, sitting down number 1, Choice Manasseh, incoming number 18, Josh McQueen. Sunbury ball at the baseline. Marshall looking for an option. Miscommunication between Gook and Marshall there. And it results in a Mitch Barry easy layup at the other end. 16-point lead to McKinnon. Gook has it. Goes baseline, kicks it out to Nathan Marshall on the wing. Nathan Marshall, 3-point attempt doesn't fall. Offensive rebound, Lachlan Gook, but can't get the follow-up. Shot the fall. McQueen secures the rebound, kicks it ahead. Lindbergh goes at Lewis. He's surrounded by 3 Jets, kicks it out to Barry. Barry's 3-point attempt is short. Rebound secured by Nathan Marshall, and he is away. Going down the lane, looking for the cutting Milan Savage. One dribble, can't get the right-hand layup to fall. And the Cougars are away again. Raymond, Barry, swings it all the way across court to McQueen. McQueen sees a lane he likes and is fouled there by Milan Savage. Foul is called on Sunbury number 8, Milan Savage. First personal. Third team foul. Substitution, Sunbury sitting down number 11, Lachlan Cook. Incoming number 12, Looney Nien. So the referee just doing a bit of a court inspection down in the back court. Make sure that there was nothing on the court. McQueen receives the inbound. Savage stays in front of him. McQueen now up and under for 2 points. Josh McQueen becomes the outright leading scorer on 7. Lewis up fakes, drives in, plays all around him, pulls up from the foul line. Can't get the turnaround jumper to fall. And away they come through Henry. Dishes it back to Barry. Barry into the corner, Raymond. Up top to Lindbergh. Lindbergh drives, pulls up. 2 points is good. At the moment, Sunbury just have no answer. 20-point lead with 5.5 to play in the first. Marshall looks for the back cutting Sanders, but it was knocked away there by Raymond. Foul, Sunbury, number 3, Nathan Marshall. Third personal. Substitution, Sunbury sitting down number 3, Nathan Marshall. Incoming number 1, Kobe Skenderis. So the captain will take a seat on those 3 fouls. There's still 5.5 to play in this second quarter. Raymond gives the dish off to Lindbergh. Up top to McQueen, guarded by Lewis. Lewis gets over the Henry screen. Kobe Skenderis almost secures the steal. Mitch Barry was able just to trap it in. Henry goes straight up over the loon in the end and hits the 2. Sanders, double teamed, kicks out to Lewis. Lewis steps in, pulls up with a nice little floater there, 2 points. Takes Reese Lewis out to 7. Josh McQueen floats across, puts it up and scores off the backboard. McQueen out to 9 points, the outright leading scorer. Sanders across to Lewis. Lewis for 3. Just leaves off the front iron. And the Cougars have time to come away. Raymond. Nice little bounce pass to Henry. Henry gets Luninian up in the air and is fouled and draws for the 3-point play. Foul is called on Sunbury number 12, Luninian. Second personal. Substitution, Sunbury sitting down number 12, Luninian. Incoming number 9, Ben Robinson. Josh Henry at the line to attempt the 3-point play. So Henry looking to make it an even 10 points on the evening, and does so. Timeout, Sunbury, 4:08 to play in the half. It is McKinnon 45 leading Sunbury 20. Out of the timeout. Ish Sanders picked up full court by Oliver Mann. He dishes it off to Reese Lewis, who is the current high scorer for Sunbury with 7. Milan Savage looking for an option. Finds a lane. Goes with the right hand hook. Can't get it to fall. And Abanov comes away with it for the Cougars now. Across to Mann. Mann off to McQueen. Off to Henry. Barry steps back. Pulls up for 3. Leaves off the side of the hoop. Rebound secured by Robertson. And Skenderis is away. Off to Sanders. That's the most space he's had all night. Leaves it well short. Mitch Barry picks it up. Across to Henry. Does well in defense, does Ish Sanders. And secures the rebound. Really well done, Sanders. Getting no space in offense, but he's doing the work in defense. Across goes Lewis to Skenderis in the corner. Kobe Skenderis, 3 points. Kobe Skenderis. 23, the Jets trailing McKinnon 45. Under 3 to play in this first half. Mitchell Barry just walks into an open 3 and nails it. Ish Sanders guarded by Mann. Off to Lewis. Back to Sanders. Jab steps to the left. Mann doesn't bite. This time he kicks it out to Savage. Savage with that spin, fade away. Misses everything completely. Under 2.5 to play. Mann up against the sideline, guarded closely by Skenderis. Finds some space, gets into the paint, kicks it out to Mitchell Barry. Barry misses the 3-point from the wing. Savage now. Off to Sanders, jab steps. Up to Robertson, wide open 3. Ben Robertson leaves it off the front iron, and that goes out of court, and it will be a McKinnon ball. Substitution, McKinnon sitting down number 16, Oliver Mann. Incoming number 1, Troyce Manasseh. .202 to play in this first half. And it has been all the Cougars. Outscoring Sunbury 13 to 29 in the first quarter and outscoring Sunbury 19 to 10 in this quarter. Last touch to McKinnon, Sunbury ball. So Manasseh's 3-point attempt falls out of court. And what can the Jets do now? Need to get some sort of offense working before halftime. Milan Savage. Off to Sanders. Sanders goes through the paint. Kicks it off to Skenderis. Skenderis leaves that one well short. He goes partially blocked by Aminov. Manasseh at the other end. Off to Aminov. Runs the lane. 2 points. Michael Aminov. He's up to 8 points. Lewis to Sanders. Ish Sanders guarded by Manasseh. Retreat dribble. Off to Lewis now. Finds up. Pulls up from a very long 2 and gets it. Reese Lewis for 2. Lewis up to 9 points. Leading scorer for Sunbury. Manasseh gets a nice screen from Henry. Finds some space. Kicks it out to Barry. Barry from the corner. Just a little bit long, but the offensive rebound and 2 points is there from Manasseh. 40 seconds to play in this first half. Lewis off to Robertson. Gets downhill. Spins around. Right hand layup is good. Ben Robertson up to 4 points in this first half. Mitch Barry. There'll be time, 6 or 7 seconds left for another possession if Cougars take the full 24. They kick it across to Aminov. Counting down. Now outside to McQueen. McQueen's 3-point attempt is short. Secures the rebound is Robertson. 7 seconds left. Robertson loses the handle. Knocked away by Aminov. Last touch to McKinnon. Sunbury ball. 5.2 to play in the half. So 5 seconds. What are they going to do? They inbound to Lewis. Lewis gets downhill. Pulls up for 3. Off the backboard. Does get it to fall. Half time. Sunbury 27. Trailing McKinnon 52. Welcome back to the hangar for this second half of this round 16 clash between Sunbury and McKinnon. First half belonged to McKinnon, 52, leading Sunbury 27. Starting the second half for Sunbury. Number 2, Reese Lewis. Number 4, Ish Sanders. Number 8, Milan Savage. Number 9, Ben Robertson. And number 7, Zach Martinez. For McKinnon, number 12, Nate Raymond. Number 3, Mitch Barry. Number 33, Anook. Number 18, Josh McQueen. And number 1, Choice Manasseh. McKinnon ball. So, what did Coach Haywood have to say to his Chargers at halftime? Let's see what they can do. McQueen looking for an option, looking for Manasseh, but he's closely guarded. Martinez now goes to McQueen. He swings it out top to Raymond, out to Anook. Mitch Barry pulls up from 3, just goes long. Rebound to Milan Savage. And Ish Sanders goes ahead to Zach Martinez, who didn't get a run in the first half, but has started this second. Lewis looks inside to McKinnon, to Sanders. Foul is called on McKinnon, number 12, Nate Raymond. Second personal, first team foul. So Ish Sanders has not had a breath of space all night, and that continues in this second half. Mitch Barry working absolute overtime to make sure he can fight over every screen. Sanders kicks it back out to Lewis. Manasseh picks him up. Back to Sanders. Shot clock counts down to 2. Ish Sanders with a hand in his face. 3 points. Not much Mitch Barry could have done about that. Josh McQueen. Space opens up inside the lane. Pushes off with a nice bump to Milan Savage. Offensive rebound secured by Barry. 2 points, Anook. So McKinnon just working harder on both ends of the floor at the moment and are getting the reward. Savage off to Martinez. Martinez pulls up for 3. Leaves it one short. Offensive rebound secured by Lewis. Spins baseline. Reese Lewis, 2 points. He's up to 11. Game high scorer. Raymond into a nook. Back to Raymond. Raymond, turnover, travelling violation. Sunbury ball. Still a 22-point lead to McKinnon. Lewis doing his part with the 11 points. 1/3 of the entirety of Sunbury's score. Martinez guarded very closely by Raymond. They swing it around now. Fine. Sanders spins baseline on Barry. Steps back. 2-point shot doesn't fall. McQueen secures the rebound for McKinnon. He kicks it ahead to Barry. Barry dribbles the middle of the court. Finds Manasseh. Manasseh dribbles to the free throw line. His shot is long. Savage now goes up against McQueen. Left the right hand layup short there, and he's filthy with himself, is Milan Savage. Josh McQueen goes at Ben Robertson. Gets in space, spins around, and gets it to fall with a nice little touch there from McQueen. McQueen's up to 11. 7:20 to play in this third. Savage kicks it out to Robertson. Robertson spins. A nook, active hands, knocks the ball away. Mitch Barry goes straight at Zach Martinez, loses the handle. Last touched McKinnon. Sunbury ball. Mitch Barry furious. He was sure that ball was knocked out by Martinez, but from my angle, it definitely looked like he lost the handle. Robertson inbounds. Sanders almost loses it back over the line there. That would have summed up the night so far. Martinez has it out to Sanders, who've had a little bit of space. McQueen coming from the side, just put enough pressure on. Misses the 3-point attempt. Raymond out to McQueen. Josh McQueen, he just goes bang. Nothing but net there for McQueen. Up to 14 points. Lewis picks up his dribble, finds Robertson, back to Lewis. Guarded by Manasseh. Pulls up, dribbles 3, doesn't fall. McQueen secures the rebound. 27 points the difference. Manasseh up to Anook. Anook across to McQueen, to Raymond. Back to McQueen, the leading point scorer of the game. Finds his way into the paint, can't get that to fall. Rebound secured by the Jets. It was good defense by Zach Martinez. Sanders finds Martinez in the corner. 3-point shot is up and good. Zach Martinez, 3 points. Timeout, McKinnon. 6:02 to play in the third. Sunbury 32, McKinnon 59. So, Coach James McKinnon wants to have a little bit of a chat about it. I think he'd still be relatively calm with his 24-point buffer that he has at the moment, but obviously something that start of that third quarter he's not happy with, so we'll have a quick break. So we're out of the timeout. What has McKinnon thought of? Barry across to Raymond, off to McQueen. Barry has it up top again. Now gives the hand off to Raymond. Looking inside for Henry, misses the pass. That goes out of court. Sunbury ball. Nathan Marshall back on the court after his 3 first half fouls. Nathan Marshall, Raymond almost strips him of the ball, but has drawn the foul. Foul is on McKinnon, number 12, Nate Raymond. 3rd personal, 2nd team foul. Milan Savage now with the inbounding duties, finds Martinez. Picks up his dribble early, now he's in trouble. Throws it towards to Sanders. Over and back violation, McKinnon ball. Substitution McKinnon, incoming number 23, Michael Aminov. There's 6 of them on the court. There is still 6 on the court. No, there's not. There's 5 on the court now. They must have ducked where I couldn't see them, behind the ledge here at the hangar. Josh McQueen finds Aminov. Off to Barry. Barry works hard on Martinez. Martinez does well to stay in front of him. Dishes it off to the corner of McQueen. Hard, contested 2-point shot over Ben Robinson with a really good defense. Can't get it to fall. Sanders, his pass is intercepted. Nathan Marshall working really hard, but it's stripped of it by Lindbergh. Lindbergh off to McQueen. McQueen up. Can't get the shot to fall. Jets somehow get out of that without a score. Tipped away from behind is Josh McQueen on Milan Savage, and it will be a Sunbury ball. Last touch, McKinnon. Sunbury ball. That was a frantic minute and a half of basketball there with not a lot coming out of it. It's not one for the highlight reels, I wouldn't have thought, the last 90 seconds. So Sunbury ball. Martinez finds Marshall. Inside, finds Savage. Staying with him is Lindbergh and fouling Savage as Savage will go to the line. Foul is on McKinnon, number 7, Luke Lindbergh, 1st personal, 3rd team foul. Milan Savage at the line for 2. The Savage only has the 2 points so far this evening. Nails the first. First attempt is good. Savage, 2 from 2. Meanwhile, Cougars take it straight back down there into the court. Lindbergh draws a foul. Nathan Marshall not happy with that call. Foul is on Sunbury number 3, Nathan Marshall. 4th personal, first team foul. Substitution, McKinnon. Sitting down number 18, Josh McQueen. Incoming number 1, Choice Manasseh. Mitch Barry with the inbounding duties. Inbounds to Aminov. Just uses the strength against Martinez. Gets an easy 2. Sunbury's captain here on 4 fouls with still 4.5 minutes in the third to play. Martinez gives it back to the step back of Milan Savage. 3 points. Savage off the assist from Zach Martinez. And Martinez provided a little bit of a spark off the bench here in this third quarter. Robertson and Henry go at it. Henry keeps rolling towards the basket. Robertson let him go, and Henry hits the 2. Marshall goes at Lindbergh. Now gives it off to Sanders. Barry strips that ball away. Last touch, Sunbury. McKinnon ball. So smart there by Lindbergh. Just knocked that ball into Zach Martinez's leg to make sure it was last touch by Sunbury. 3:44 to play in the third. And this is all McKinnon. Turnover, Sunbury ball. So McKinnon took too long to get the inbound the ball there. Just turned it over, so good pressure to start from the Jets. Milan Savage inbounds to Nathan Marshall. 3:40 to go in this third quarter. Back to Savage. Savage loses the handle, stripped away by Aminov. Secures the steal. Quarterback style pass from Barry. It's turned over. Ish Sanders does really good in defense there to knock the ball away. To Marshall. Back to Sanders. Sanders into the corner for Savage. Savage just long. Can't get it to fall. Henry secures the rebound. Off to Barry. Manasseh into Henry. Back to Manasseh. Manasseh pulls up for 3. Rolls in and out. Ben Robertson secures the rebound. Marshall looks across the lane to Martinez. Martinez, 3-point attempt is up. Can't get it to fall either. McKinnon trying to slow this ball down. 2:45 to play in the third. Offensive foul. McKinnon, number 1, Choice Manasseh. 3rd personal, 3rd team foul. Substitution, both teams. Sitting down for Sunbury, Ben Robertson. Incoming BB Chooks Matty. Sitting down for McKinnon, number 3, Mitchell Barry. Incoming number 12, Nate Raymond. 2:40 to play. Sanders, guarded by Lindbergh. Has not had any space at all night, has Sanders. Now gets it back, guarded by Raymond. They know how dangerous he is. He goes straight down the lane and draws the foul. Ish Sanders will go to the line. Foul called on number 12, Nate Raymond. 4th personal, 4th team foul. Substitution, Sunbury sitting down Milan Savage. And Nathan Marshall. Incoming Reese Lewis and Jeremy Ragg. For McKinnon, incoming number 16, Oliver Mann. Sitting down number 12, Nate Raymond. Ish Sanders misses the first. Sanders, 1 from 2. Ish Sanders up to 9 points on the evening. Choice Manasseh finds Aminov. Aminov goes at Martinez, pulls up from the floater, can't get it to fall, but then gets his own offensive board and 2 points. Michael Aminov up to 12. 25-point lead the way of the Cougars. Chooks Matty to Ragg. Ragg off to Lewis. Lewis Shuffles to his right. Back up to Martinez at the top. Guarded by Aminov. Aminov gives away the foul, and that means Zach Martinez will go to the line. Foul is called on McKinnon, number 23, Michael Aminov. First personal, fifth team foul. Substitution, McKinnon sitting down number 7, Luke Lindberg. Incoming number 4, Ricky DeHaan. Zach Martinez at the line for 2. Misses the first to Zach. 1:55 to play in this third. Martinez misses both. McKinnon skew with a rebound. Henry looking to give it off. Does so eventually to DeHaan. DeHaan hasn't seen many minutes. Finds the back cut of Choice Manasseh, and Choice Manasseh goes bang. That's a great pass by DeHaan. Sanders kicks the ball ahead to Lewis. Finds Rag. Rag gets into the paint. Kicks the ball out to Zach Martinez. Zach Martinez, 3 points. Zach Martinez, 3 points off the assist from Jeremy Rag. So Rag just made the defence collapse there as he powered through the paint. Aminov now pulls up from a deep three of his own and then just goes bang. Answers straight back to Michael Aminov. And he is now the leading scorer with 15. 7 in this quarter. And it is a 27-point lead. Man, defense on Sanders. This is his 3, but Reese Lewis secures the long offensive rebound. Goes at the rack, 2 points plus the foul. Reese Lewis will go to the line for the 3-point play. Foul is called on McKinnon, number 16, Oliver Mann, first personal. Substitution, Sunbury sitting down number 7, Zach Martinez. Incoming number 3, Nathan Marshall. So Lewis looking for the 3-point play. Is good. 3-point play is good. Manasseh. Over and back, I would have thought, but umpire said no. Jump ball, possession, Sunbury. So neither referee had a clear line of sight of that ball, but I thought a nook was over and back before that. 36 seconds to play in the third, and it is a 24-point ball game the way of the Cougars. Sanders inbounds to Marshall, who almost treads in the backcourt. Nice little twinkle toes there from Nathan Marshall. Spinning. Shot clock counting down. Finds BB Chooks-Matty. And he's called for the offensive foul. Foul is called on Sunbury. Number 6, BB Chooks-Matty. Third personal. Second team foul. So shot clock is turned off as we're just under 24 seconds to play in this third. McKinnon, if they want, can have the last possession of this quarter. Manasseh gets it over half court, finds DeHaan. Back to Manasseh. In no hurry are the Cougars. Calls for a screen off a nook, gets it. Rolls towards the basket. And is fouled on the floor. Foul is called on Sunbury, number 13, Jeremy Ragg. For second personal, third team foul. 7.6 seconds on the clock. Substitution, Sunbury. Sitting down number 3, Nathan Marshall. Incoming number 9, Ben Robertson. So Nathan Haywood protecting his captain there, making sure he doesn't get a foul in this last play. 5 seconds, Manasseh pulls up for 3. Rims out. Chooks-Matty gets it. Ish Sanders running 3-point attempt from three-quarter court is no good. 3-quarter time, Sunbury 46, McKinnon 70. And welcome back to the hangar for this final quarter of this round 16 clash between Sunbury and McKinnon. 1 quarter to go. McKinnon leading 70, Sunbury 46. We're just waiting for the stats to be clarified, so we'll just keep going a little bit longer. Just still waiting on a clarification here from the stats table.
Basketball here at the hangar does not end tonight, as tomorrow we are back here again for another championship doubleheader. As our champ women's team take on Bulleen at 12 o'clock, followed by our champ men's team taking on Camberwell at 2 p.m. Sunday afternoon hoops here at the hangar, and where else would you rather be?
We'll just have a quick break again until we know exactly what's going on, and we'll come back for the start of the last. We are ready to go for the start of this last quarter here at the hangar. All right, we are back. The stats have been sorted and we are ready to go. McKinnon, bring the ball in. Oliver Mann gets taken out of it by Jeremy Ragg, who just wanted that ball more. Jeremy Ragg is one that definitely never ever gives up an effort. Reese Lewis from deep in the three. Reese Lewis, 3 points. Takes him to 17 points on the evening. The outright leading scorer for both teams. Aminov now dribbles back. Looks in the corner for Barry now, inside for Anook. Anook goes to work on Robertson. Robertson got a hand to that. Now Lewis swings it across court for Sanders. Sanders, three-point attempt is short, and Nook secures the rebound. Off to Barry. Aminov, he chucks up a three. It's long. Ben Robertson now goes baseline, and Jeremy Ragg loses the handle. There's the flop warning given to Reese Lewis from Sunbury. Second flop warning of the game so far. Barry. Guarded by Lewis. Lewis, active hands, almost secures the steal. Barry out to Aminov. Call over, travelling violation. Turnover, travelling violation. Sunbury ball. .8:41 to play in this game. Sunbury 49, trailing McKinnon 70. Reese Lewis at the top, gets a screen. Dribbles to the right, pulls up for another three. Reese Lewis, three more. Timeout, McKinnon, 8:27 to play in the game. Sunbury 52, trailing McKinnon 70. Your leading scorer of the game is Reese Lewis with 20 points. We're out of the timeout. Let's see what Coach McKinnon has told his boys to do. Barry, guarded full court by Sanders. Gets past Robertson as well. Goes out to the wing to Dahan. Off to Aminov, a Nook. Off to Man. Finds a little space in the paint. Just can't get the shot to fall, and Jeremy Ragg secures the rebound. Off to Lewis to the hot hand. Lewis dribbles back. Looking for an option, finds Ragg. Ragg back to Lewis. Aminov puts a hand in his face. Lewis for the floater, can't get it to fall. Barry splits the middle, goes at the rack now, gets a nice separation there from Jeremy Ragg and hits the two. Offensive foul. Sunbury number 11, Lachlan Gook, first personal, first team foul. Coming in for McKinnon, number 18, Josh McQueen, and number 7, Luke Lingberg. Foul is called. Sunbury number 2, Reese Lewis, second personal, second team foul. Mitchell Barry will go to the line for 2. First attempt is good. So Mitch Barry with the last 3 points of this game takes it out to a 21-point lead. Make that 22 points. Substitution, Sunbury. Sitting down, number 11, Lachlan Cook. Incoming, number 3, Nathan Marshall. Reese Lewis now guarded closely by McQueen. Gives it off to Ish Sanders, who goes to the rack. Foul is called on number 7, Luke Lindbergh. Second personal, first team foul. Ish Sanders will go to the line for 2. So Ish Sanders has not had space all night. Nails the first free throw. Ish Sanders, first attempt is good. He's up to 10. Make that 11. 2 from 2. Back to a 20-point ball game. 54 Sunbury, trailing McKinnon 74. Barry, nice crossover on Lewis. Goes to a nook but underneath the ring. 2 points. That was a nice finish there by a nook. Lewis now goes straight at Dehaan. Foul. Sunbury. Number 2, Reese Lewis. Third personal, third team foul. Substitution, McKinnon sitting down, number 4, Ricky Dehaan. And number 33, Anook. Incoming, number 11, Josh Henry. And number 26, Luke Logan. Mitchell Barry steps back for a 3, does get it to fall. Marshall gives it off to Lewis. 6.5 to play. Lewis pulls up for a 3, leaves it short. Mitchell Barry secures the rebound, kicks it ahead. McQueen into Henry, has the size advantage. He kicks out to Logan. Luke Logan, 3-point attempt is good too. First minutes on the court and already nails a 3. Ish Sanders finds Marshall. Marshall kicks it back out to Ben Robinson. Ben Robinson jumps up. 3-point attempt is short. Barry goes straight at Ben Robinson. Finds Lindbergh. Couldn't secure the rebound was Henry. Lewis knocked away back from Barry. That goes to Logan. Logan steps back from an uncontested 3. That one is long. McQueen reaches over the back. Secures the rebound. Last touch, Sunbury, McKinnon ball. Substitution, both teams. Sitting down for McKinnon, number 3, Mitchell Barry, and number 18, Josh McQueen. Incoming number 1, Choice Manasseh, and 23, Michael Aminov. Sitting down for Sunbury, number 2, Reese Lewis. Incoming number 8, Milan Savage. Logan whips back up top to Aminov. He goes inside to Henry, back out to Aminov, steps back for 3. Just long. Ben Robinson secures the rebound. Off to Savage. Savage. Foul. McKinnon, number 7, Luke Lindbergh. Third personal. Second team foul. Marshall receives the inbound pass. Off to Sanders, guarded by Lindbergh here. Sanders pulls up for 3, can't get it to fall. Manasseh with the rebound. Henry, back to Manasseh. Lindbergh, inside to Henry. Just parts the seats, misses the wide open layup, and then follows up with his own 2. Under 5 to play. Marshall kicks it out. Ben Robertson steps through with a nice Euro step. Left-handed layup doesn't fall. Henry secures the rebound. Aminov puts a Euro step on his own. He can't get the fall. Henry fires up, misses the tip in. Rag secures the rebound. Marshall looking for someone to come with him. Nice back cut there from Jeremy Ragg. 2 points, Jeremy Ragg, off the no-look pass from Nathan Marshall. A little bit of flair there from the captain of Sunbury. Manasseh guarded very closely here by Sanders. Gets away, looks inside to Henry. Henry spins back, rebound, Nathan Marshall. Up to Milan Savage. He walks into an open 3. Doesn't get the friendly roll. Rag tries to secure the offensive rebound. Can't do so. Logan does for McKinnon. Manasseh now. Off to Lindbergh. Lindbergh gets Sanders up in the air. A little underground handball. Hand pass off to Henry. Kicks it out to Logan. And Logan goes bang with another 3. Sanders off to Marshall. 3:40 left. Back to Sanders. Sanders dribbles back out. Bit of a wayward pass to Marshall. 5 seconds to go. He gets inside the lane. 2 points. Nathan Marshall. Wanted the foul. Wasn't coming. Choice Manasseh now. Lost the handle. Stolen by Robertson. Gives it off to Marshall. Marshall goes at the rack. 2 more for Nathan Marshall. A 24-point lead the way of the Cougars. 84 leading Jets 60. Just under 3 minutes to play. Lindbergh in the corner. Up top to Manasseh to Aminov. Logan pulls up for a 3. Misses everything. Rebound by Sanders. Ish Sanders guarded by Lindbergh. Goes out to Robertson, who's picked up by Aminov. Picks up his dribble. Marshall now goes straight at the rack again. 2 more, Nathan Marshall. Timeout, McKinnon. 2:34 to play. Sunbury 62, McKinnon 84. So Nathan Marshall goes on a 6-0 run himself there. And the coach, James McKinnon, for McKinnon, does not like the look of it, even though his team is up by 22 with 2:34 to play. .234 to play. Sunbury 62, trailing McKinnon 84. Man gives it off to Dahan. Up to Aminov. To Logan. Guarded up top by Martinez. Goes into the corner to Aminov. Aminov pulls up for 3 and nails it from the corner. That's a great shot. Michael Aminov up to 18 points. Nathan Marshall crosses half court. Finds Zach Martinez at the top. Pulls up for a deep 3. Zach Martinez, 3 points. That's provided a bit of a spark in the second half, has Martinez. It is now a 23-point lead as Mann goes to the rack and is fouled by Nien. And we'll go to the line for 2. Correction, it was fouled on Kobe Skanderis. Fouls called on Sunbury, number 1, Kobe Skanderis, first personal. Oliver Mann at the line for 2. Good man, rattles that one home. Only Ricky Dahan, the only one not on trouble to score so far for the McKinnon outfit. And Mann nails both. Back out to a 24-point lead. 1:40 to play in this game. Of course, we will be back here tomorrow as another championship doubleheader. Champ women from Sunbury take on Bulleen, and the champ men take on Camberwell. Milan Savage tries to step through there, just can't finish it off. Here is Dahan underneath the ring, fouled, and he will go to the line. Foul is called on Sunbury number 1, Kobe Skenderis. Second personal, 5th team foul. Ricky Dahan at the line for 2. So if Ricky nails one of these 2, it means all players active tonight will trouble the scorer. Nice even spread. And he nails the first. So every player, active player on the roster tonight for McKinnon has scored. Dahan nails 2 from 2. 1:25 to play. 26-point ball game. Marshall, guarded by Dahan. Finds an opening, kicks into the corner. Kobe Skenderis steps through in traffic, goes high. Off Dahan, can't get it to fall. And now, man, goes to Aminov. Aminov rolls it home with a nice little finger roll. Takes his tally up to 20 points. Marshall steps through and then goes high off the glass. Nathan Marshall, 10 points, 8 of which have come in this quarter. Aminov gets it over half court, 50 seconds to play. Henry looking for someone, finds Dahan. Dahan finds the lane, looks for a floater, gets it to fall. 40 seconds, so there'll be 2 possessions at least left. In the corner, Kobe Skenderis pulls up for 3 and nails it. Kobe Skenderis, 3 points off the assist from Nathan Marshall. Looking a bit like the All-Star game the last minute here, isn't it? It's just not a lot of defense happening. Aminov, guarded by Skenderis. Keeps his dribble alive somehow. Kicks out to Dahan. Dahan goes backdoor for Mann. Mann steps through. Logan in the opposite corner. 3 points empty short. Shot clock is turned off. Marshall tries to kick it ahead to Skenderis. And it's intercepted by Luke Logan. And we'll call an end to it here. Your winners this evening, McKinnon 95, Sunbury 70. Thank you all for joining us here Saturday night at the Hangar. Again, remember, we are back here tomorrow, 12 p.m. Champ women take on Bulleen and the champ men take on Camberwell. See you then.